Hello, I'm Alan. I'm a photographer, and in this week's video I would like to share with you some stunning footage of me flying in a wingsuit in formation with the Blue Angels over Pensacola. But I've never done that, so I don't have any footage of it, obviously. But I am going to a bird sanctuary that I've never been to before to walk around and hopefully take some pictures. So if you'd like to do that instead, you are most welcome. So this is it. It's a pretty nice place. A lot of burned down trees. I don't know what that's all about. Not very many birds either. God, I hope they didn't get burned down with the trees. Anyway, I just walked out of the parking lot. I imagine it's quite a ways down to the water. Might as well get started. I just had a thought. This place isn't very big. It looks like it's just a few acres, and it's got houses all around it. What exactly makes it a bird sanctuary? I mean, maybe for penguins or something that couldn't climb the fences, but what makes it a bird sanctuary? That people don't kill sparrows here like they do everywhere else? I'm starting to feel like I might have been tricked here. No birds. Well, there's something tweeting over there, but I can't see it. Well, not going to give up just yet. Got a ways to go. Well, just look at what I found. This is no bird sanctuary. This is a crocodile and turtle sanctuary. God, there's hundreds of the damn things. Well, I'm gonna keep looking for birds. That's what I came for. I've just found clear evidence of beaver activity. You can see the beaver sawdust. They must be building a nest around here. That's the very clean edge they were able to get. They must have a great dentist. Brilliant. Here we are. I'm another half a mile into America's only birdless bird sanctuary. Haven't seen a thing. Can hear a few blackbirds or sparrows. Maybe they'll be putting on a show. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, that was that unusual bird sound was a squeaky board in this boardwalk. So I'm at the end of the path. The boardwalk ran out a while ago. It's beginning to creep me out that there really aren't any birds here. There's some people in tank tops wandering around, which is pretty terrifying. I didn't take any of their pictures. I don't know how that would go down here. But yeah, no birds. Such a shame. I lugged this all the way from the car. I should have brought a sandwich. Or my water. Yeah. Oh well. I'm starting to think that the birds are actually doing this on purpose. Here I am at another one of these enticing paths that goes over a hill with signs saying this is a sanctuary. You're not allowed to go over the dunes. You're not allowed to walk on the dunes. But there's chirping coming from right over there. Lots of chirping, like all the birds in the sanctuary are in the one place that I'm not allowed to go. I might climb a tree. I'm just not very good at climbing. I just met a really unusual family. I hope they're out of earshot. I think they probably are. It was two middle-aged chaps with with those shoes that you have put on with velcro, and polyester trousers and long sleeve shirts. And they were very nice. They stopped and talked to me, and they were asking why there weren't any birds. So we got on fine after that, because we shared a few theories about why there weren't any birds. But yeah, these were nice people. They're as perplexed as I am. Well, I finally found the part that leads to the beach. It's right there. I know it's going to get windy after I go up that path, so if it is, just bear with me. Well, as suspected, as soon as I crossed over that hill, the wind was just howling. But the first thing I saw when I got over there was an osprey. In fact, there were two of them that had built a nest on top of what looked like a telephone pole that had been put there, I presume, for ospreys to build nests on. Anyway, they were, as you can see, they would disappear off and grab a stick or a piece of plastic in one case, and then fly back to the telephone pole and tuck it into the nest. Now, I thought there was just the one bird, and very busy, because off he'd fly and be back again in 2 seconds with another stick. But I think there were actually a pair of them. And I was able to get some decent shots, because the wind was howling, so when they were flying back, they weren't flying very fast. They were trying to, but the wind was holding them up. So they built the nest for a little while, and then the bigger one, and it was really quite huge, flew back over to the nest and just perched in the nest, making just the most god-awful screeching noise. Which I presume was calling to his or her mate, because out comes this second osprey from the other direction and flies straight back over to the nest with a fish. Peace offering, maybe? Anyway, lands in the nest, and then the two of them tear up the fish and gobble it down. Well, back down from the beach. I think I have solved the mystery of why there aren't any birds around here, and learned something in the process. Ooh, nice pond here. There. We'll stop here for a quick look. Yeah, the reason that there aren't any birds, oh, there's one. The reason there aren't many birds is because there's two enormous ospreys right over the hill in the tree. And for the life of me, I thought ospreys only ate fish, or primarily ate fish, because I see them all the time with a big fish in their talons. Hang on, there's one now, and he's fishing in this pond. I'll show you in a second. But anyway, I've never seen them attack birds, but as you'll see from these pictures, there was one that was bound and determined that he was going to be having pelican for tea, because he just kept hammering on this pelican that was trying to just mind his own business in the sea, having a paddle. Alright, well, I'm going to snoop around a little bit more and see if I can find any more of these bird-eating ospreys, which I think have probably terrified all the regular birds away. But I'm hearing a lot more tweeting over here. But oh my goodness, there's something in that tree. I'm going to get back to you in just a moment. Hang on. You may well have already figured out that I don't know anything about birds. Apparently I don't know much about reptiles either, and I thought I did. I just finished taking half a dozen close-up photographs of an alligator just right here. That's why I put the camera down a minute ago. Just a few feet off the off this grassy bank that I'm on, and I was getting all excited. I was going to prod it with a stick and see if I could get it to show itself more, but it was a log, and I spent a long time photographing it, and I'm not going to show it to you because I was really quite embarrassed when I saw that. In fact, I'm not sure why I just told you any of that. Not to worry. Oh, there's people coming. I seem to have become a little lost. This path doesn't look anything like the one I came in on. But fortunately for me, there are some scrumptious looking natural treats to eat. Though, to be fair, I know less about edible bush berries than I do about birds. I don't think I'm actually gonna eat them. That would be great, convulsing to death in the woods. So I've taken another side path that has an irresistible sign. I think I need to take a closer look at this. This is right by that pond again. Well, I see one of two possibilities. Either the guy that wrote that sign is as blind as I am, and he just saw some logs in the water and decided to make those warning signs. And here's another one. Or I was just poking an alligator with a stick. Or I suppose there's the third possibility, is I was poking a log with a stick, but I'm getting ready to be attacked by an alligator now. I'll see what I can find down here. This looks very, very interesting. Here's a photograph, a drawing of a bird that is made up. It's a drawing, no photograph, because there's never actually been a bird seen down here. Anyway, I better put my phone away. I might need both hands to hold my camera when I run away. I hope there's something down here to photograph. Do you see that? Oh, it's another log. Not to worry. The GPS computer chip I put in my brain is working again. I found the path, the wooden one. So I'm on my way back to the car. I got some decent pictures, I think. I'll know when I get home. The light is really difficult today. It's very, very bright and contrasty. But it's also very hot. It's going to be like this until the end of the summer, which is in like February of next year. So I made it back to the car, and there was a ticket on my windshield for improper parking. This is what the road that I parked on looked like, and compared to the way these ladies and gentlemen have parked their pickup trucks, I thought I did a bang up job of having mine straight and proper and tucked out of the way. Oh God, there's a police car following me now. I'd better put this down.
I'm completely operational and all my circuits are functioning perfectly.
made it back home in one piece. I stopped a few more times, took some pictures of birds, but I couldn't record nothing because the wind was just howling, and the video was even worse than when I was holding it without the wind, and the sound was just wind, a lot of wind. Anyway, I am going to do another trip this week. I'm going to go do some macro insect photography, which is what I really like to do. Go over to my website. I'll link the address below this video, and no, I'll put it right here on the video. I'll have to learn how to do that, but somehow I'll give you the URL, and you can go look at some of my insect pictures and decide if you want to come do some of that with me. Anyway, in the meantime, you could always go over and listen to my photography podcast. That is highly entertaining for me to do. Probably less so for you to listen to, but if you want to, it's called Shoot the Breeze, and you can get it on iTunes. So that's your homework. And I'll be back in a few more days. We will go insect hunting and see if we can get some wonderful pictures out there. In the meantime, it was nice to meet you. I'm glad you could come with me, and keep your eyes open for the next video. We'll do it again. Cheers.